Oh, that was fucking good.
Fucking
That
me.
was good.
Hello and
Nice
welcome
start.
everybody to Dungeons and Dumbasses. I'm Mike, the resident dungeon master, and I get together with my friends from all over the world to play Dungeons and Dragons at least once a week. Say hi, friends.
Hello. Things are done.
I think that one.
Greetings.
I like that one a little bit more than getting rickrolled. But
New campaign, new rules.
right, new campaign, new rules. Speaking of new campaign, guys, unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances involving a couple players that were outside of both their control and ours, we had several players who had to drop out of the campaign within the last couple weeks. And because of that, and with where we were in the campaign, we decided it was better for us to just start a new one. No hard feelings for anybody, but we have 4 players right now. We will have 5 as of next week. So, with that being said, welcome to the new world of Avrush, where, as opposed to last campaign, you were on this giant planet. This one, as of the moment, is just a singular continent. And we're going to come right in with what you all see. Well, I guess I should say...
Phrasing?
I guess I should say what you don't see, as each of you have a burlap sack over your head. Your hands are bound behind your back, and you feel yourselves in the back of a cart.
Oh no.
I know where this is going.
Me too.
Pussy ass motherfucking damn bitch, damn.
And I haven't even played the game.
I feel like some of you have kind of picked up on how I wanted to start this campaign.
Exactly. I mean, what's the odds?
I have no fucking idea.
So, I'm just going to ask, in this moment in time, as you guys are sitting in the back of a cart, what would your character be trying to do? Let's go with you, Fuzzy.
He would be, well, thing in the car. I would be silence, waiting for somebody to get a bag out of his head.
Okay. Cummins?
Oh, you rat bastards, why you got this shit on my head? I swear to God, once I get out of here, you guys are all dead.
Keep it down back there. We're almost there.
So wait, is this like a caged cart?
More or less. Like
My head, where I heard the
you-
voice come from.
So, like, feeling your hands behind your back bound, you feel the iron poles of a cage. You don't know exactly what orientation you're in, but you want to headbutt back, or
I'll stomp the fucking floor since I don't know where.
okay. Stomping on the floor, you feel this cage isn't terribly large. You are kind of seated in a almost fetal-like position with your hands shackled behind your back, and stomping into the floor, you feel that it has the iron poles all the way across, so escape is futile. But you do feel the hinges against your back of the...
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Kev.
Trying to find a way to use one of my weapons to get us out of this hellhole and try to escape.
Feeling around, you don't feel your weapon on.
You forget what character I am, and I still have something that's tucked away where nobody didn't even search me, and it's hidden in a secret compartment on me.
So, trying to feel around and get into it. It's difficult to reach. If you had a little bit more give, you might be able to get to it. But with your hands also shackled behind your back, it's very difficult to get anywhere outside of right along the center part of the back. What did that do? So, what are you doing?
Trying to unbound myself. If it works, if it doesn't, then I'll just sit and just see what happens.
Okay. Trying to get yourself unbound. How would you do that?
Try and find something sharp around us that feels sharpy to pick a lock.
Okay. Sorry, I realized I gotta pick that on. Wait.
Just one question. It's not my turn, but we are
Yeah.
not all in one cage, are we?
No.
Okay.
Like, you can hear what's going on around you, but each of you start to feel around, feeling for anything that'll help you out. And you realize that you are very much so alone in your cage. And there doesn't seem to be, they don't seem to be like right next to each other.
Awesome.
Trident, what are you doing?
Can I feel some kind of moisture or water nearby?
I mean, like the general moisture in the air from the fresh rain of the morning, but that's really about it. Like, you don't feel like a river or a lake by or anything.
So question, if I used shape water and I would try to take that moisture and freeze the ropes, will that do anything useful?
As they are metal shackles, no.
Oh, never mind then.
They would just kind of get really cold.
And rusty.
That too. Eventually rusty, not immediately.
I would cause the metal to expand or contract.
Coming in uh, with it being metal and getting cold, it would shrink. Not by a lot, but it would get smaller.
Okay, I would just sit there, not moving, not doing anything.
Okay. And as you all sit there pondering on where you are, how the fuck you even got there, and where you're going, you feel the cart continue to bump for about another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, until it stops. And then you hear the sounds of a camp. You hear a lot of movement, a lot of rustling, many different sets of footsteps varying in size. You hear large footsteps, you hear small footsteps, you hear average footsteps. And as you continue to sit there waiting for whatever's about to happen, Fuzzy, your cage door opens and you are grabbed and pulled out.
Careful! What you think you're doing?
Ah, quiet. Just walk. And you feel the shove on your back as you're being guided somewhere.
Ouch.
Until you feel one last heavy shove, and as you tumble forward, you tumble into another set of iron rods.
Great.
And in a flash of blinding light, the sack is removed from your head. As
Is it
the
night or
cage
day?
door... It is day. It is about midday.
All right, where am I?
Looking around, give me a perception check.
Okay.
21.
Do we have
Not
to
bad.
roll on roll 20?
For now, yes.
Okay.
As you look around, you notice that you are inside of a camp deep within the forests. You're not entirely sure where, but looking around the camp, you do see a number of different creatures. You see a couple humanoids. You see some goblins, some gnolls. You're not sure, but maybe a hobgoblin kind of walking around.
Strange. How many different creatures? I don't think I've seen any of them before.
It's definitely a site. It looks like a major operation as opposed to like just some small group of people.
Do I see a guy who is holding my hands, or if they are being held on?
You are still shackled, but the guy who pushed you in is standing in front of your cage, just ensuring that it stays locked. And in front of you is just a regular ass human dude. I mean, taking a look at him, all you can really see is like ear up from him wearing his face covering. But you do see he has like short, oily, matted hair and rings of coal around his eyes with oddly, like, very oddly green. Like, not like a natural human green. They are almost, I guess you could say, like a translucent emerald. But you do see he is like more of a tanned skin complexion.
Did he lock the cage?
Do you test the cage?
Wait, I'm in a cage.
Yeah, you're in the cage.
So he did lock me in a cage.
Yes, you would assume.
Listen, you would really think that I wouldn't get out of there. I'm gonna stand up and touch the bars in a way that he would think that I'm gonna try to push them or shake with them. But all I'm gonna do is to make one little sound of. I'm gonna swing with my nails the iron bars, and that sound is gonna like really resonate in his ears, and he's gonna hear the sounds like somebody's behind him. I'm using fake presence on him,
Okay.
and he will be rolling wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's 14.
He passes.
And with that, he's gonna look into your eyes and say, "You know, I think you should catch a high penny in the market. I like you." And he's just gonna walk away. And as he walks away, you notice another individual being pushed, and looking at them, you watch them get shoved into their cage, kicking and screaming, pissed off, as the burlap sack is removed from their head. Cummins, if you would like
Yes.
to describe your character.
So you guys see a pretty much 6'1" human that had like tan skin, brown hair, like bluish gray eyes, full freaking like pirate swashbuckler gear.
Okay. Fuzzy, if you would like to explain what your character looks like when Cummins' character looks over at them.
Just a sec. I'll be sending my picture to the group and I'll describe it. As the thing is, I can
You're
say-
really quiet. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you are a little quiet.
Oh, sorry. Better?
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I have you turned up at like 170%. It was still quiet.
Yeah, I can make
How do you
it
turn
louder.
people up?
Right click on their picture and then user volume.
No, there it is. Okay.
So basically what you see is a satyr in clothes similar to those on the picture. Teams is red, white, black, mainly red. He has red eyes, white hair, horns similar to those. No, exactly those horns. And what is the most strange about him is are the tattoos above his eyelids and eyebrows. They resemble cranberries.
Huh.
And as you guys are looking at each other, you see two more individuals being walked down this little pathway and pushed into cages, very similar to yours, with their burlap sacks also being ripped off. Kev, if you would like to describe your character.
So my character is basically kind of an elfish / human, 20 years, kind of blondish, whitish hair, blue eyes. He likes to start fights, get into trouble and shit.
He has that kind of angry face that makes that kind of feel of him.
Exactly, yes.
Perfect. And then Trident. Describe your character, please.
Okay, just a sec. I will send my image into the group chat. Okay, so what you see is a medium-sized humanoid with white skin, whitish hair, and the costume he's wearing is crimson-ish. I'm not entirely sure about the color. And then white and black with the golden details. And I want to ask one thing. Do I still have my hat?
Yes.
Nice. And as they were walking me to my cage, basically anyone around me could hear a sound of bell / jingle bell because that's what I'm wearing below my neck.
Perfect. And as the four of you are sitting there in your cages looking around at this camp, you do see finally one last guy walking down with all of your weapons in essentially a barrel. As he places them over by a small hovel of tents with a rather large bonfire going. What would you like to do?
I would probably try to talk to him. See
Wait,
who he is.
Is he about to burn our things?
You feel looking around at everything else, you do see like other barrels with weapons, crates, some like food supplies. Like this doesn't feel like your average what's the word I'm looking for, encampment. This feels almost like a miniature base of operation.
They're getting resources out of people they catch.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out how we can get one of the guards to bring us something, but snatch the keys or whatever they have that we are in the box shape with the lock on it, and then
Are you
try to
saying that out
grab
loud?
the weapons and then try to fight them.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, Kev, are you saying that out loud?
I'm saying him within the cage.
Okay.
Can we see each other from within the cages?
Yeah.
That's
So
why we described ourselves.
yes. And looking around, I mean, you guys are like you do see a multitude of cages. Some with some beasts. You do see like your standard commoner in a couple. You see maybe a couple in nicer clothing, not like royalty or noble, but nicer clothing. But your guys' cages are more towards the, I guess you, if you want to think about it, like the entrance area, and each of you are roughly about 35 feet away from the other. What are you guys doing?
Are there any more people than us four?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you do see like a couple commoners, some people wearing
Like in the
fancier clothing.
cages?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Like there's probably a better part of a dozen cages in total. Not all of them are full, and not all of them have people. Like I said, some of them have beasts. Like you do see what you would assume to be possibly a dire bear cub. You see a mimic actually in one, and just a couple other random beasts from around the area.
Okay, I got an important question. Do I have my pan flute with me? It wouldn't be considered a weapon, right?
I'd
Yeah,
say,
but it will be considered valuable.
yeah, with it being considered valuable with its design, and I was gonna go that way anyways.
Okay,
With its design and its materials, like
that way.
you guys essentially got stripped of anything that could catch them more than a couple of copper.
Well, guys, welcome home. Anybody feels like going out of home?
Not
Nobody?
really, because how would we go out when we're locked in?
Well, yes. That's why we should get out of there.
But how are we going to get out?
Don't ya worry, my friend. I got my friends on the way here. They will be here in any minute.
And what friends are you talking about?
Yes, please. I really want to know how your friends are going to help us get out of here.
Oh. That is the thing about my friends you don't know. They are really heavy-headed as me.
So you're basically telling us that you have a group coming here.
I wouldn't call them group, but they're enough. They're enough.
I will.
How tall are they? Are they able to sneak in without being
They
seen?
used to be taller. I used to be taller. We're not tall anymore. But like I'm saying, they will be enough. And I'm just gonna sit.
Is
And
the
stare.
guard or any of the guards listening to us while we're speaking?
If they are, they're not paying you much attention.
Ah, come on.
Okay.
Like you see them walking around doing their thing, and
I'm about that.
like they're just not paying attention to you guys. They're doing their own thing. They're sorting things. They're kind of. You see one who is furiously scribbling down into a notebook different things.
So you're saying, Fuzzy, that you're lying to us? You rolled a fucking deception.
2 guards.
Yeah, and you were saying that same thing to us.
Who said I was saying that to you?
So you're just talking to yourself. Okay.
No, I was just saying it.
It
Cummins,
sounds like I got friends on the other side.
Yes.
with your passive perception, you hear the faintest sound of a twig snapping coming from the forest behind.
I'm just gonna kind of keep quiet and just kind of look over that direction.
Okay, give me a perception check. You heard the twig snapping, but you don't see anything.
Okay.
As each of you sit there pondering on how to get out of your cages, you watch as a a taller humanoid. You're not sure as to what race they are, as they have most of their face covered. You watch it walk down the road in front of you guys, and as you look over, you do notice a small group of people coming up on horses. And sitting on the front horse, you do see a man well dressed hop off his horse and start walking up to this new individual. They're a little far outside of earshot for passive perception, but if any of you would like to try to listen into the conversation, you can give me a perception check.
Will do.
Not bad.
What's wrong with my rolls?
Okay. So for you two, listening into the conversation, Cran, you hear it, but with all the noise around you, it's hard to make out like every third word. But essentially, what you hear is finally come, 500 gold, one person. Jack, what you hear is, I see you finally come. It's 500 gold per one person. Follow me. And as they continue to walk up, you do notice that the group of horses with other people on them dismount and continue to push in with them. Kind of like a envoy entourage, maybe bodyguards. You're unsure. But you see them kind of looking at you guys and then continue to look down. And they stop in front of this this cage with what looks like a early 20s commoner woman who looks rail thin, malnourished, and dirty beyond belief. And the very well dressed man who just showed up points at her. And they open up the cage. she doesn't make a attempt to escape. And when they drag her out of the cage, her body is very limp, like she's very weak. As they drag her further into the encampment and into a tent outside of your purview.
Ah, new flesh. Welcome to your new home.
Check. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yes. Perfect. As you were watching this interaction happen, you, out of the corner of your eye, out of the corner of your eye,
I see Jesus?
no, sorry that there was noise going. Out of the corner of your eye, while you were watching this interaction happen, you caught a glimpse of someone or something off in the forest, but you weren't sure. And that you're not focused on this interaction happening, you pan your vision over, and you see 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 20 plus individuals kind of slowly making their way through the forest, moving cohesively yet separate, low to the ground and staying as quiet as possible.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You know, the
Like,
kid.
he would be thinking,
He's dragging the kid away.
Look at him being a good dad.
Yeah, if we could hear the conversation. Like, you piece
He'd
of
be
shit,
like,
get out of my room.
"Now you go play in your other room. Daddy's gonna go play in his room."
If you want me to finance your studies, you'll get the fuck out of here.
The best part is he still has his headset on, so he can hear us.
Yeah, and that's the best.
But as you guys continue to sit there, Merlin, you get this tickling sensation on the back of your neck, like someone or something is watching. And turning around, you see a cloaked individual with little to no skin exposed, sitting crouched quietly in the bush just behind your cage. Now you just do this. They just hold up a finger to their mouth, tell you to be quiet.
So it sounds like somebody's coming to set us free, but we have to remain silent the whole time without saying anything.
That's a route that you could assume that this could go.
Or they're trying to sneak up into our cages and kill us in our sleep.
But if I have seen it, but you three are sleeping, how would I alert the three of you?
Oh, I don't need to sleep.
Why you do not need to sleep?
Because I am technically not alive. Technically.
Ah, so you're just like a spirit.
No.
ghost in a shell.
And as you guys are sitting there, Cran, you finally notice them. You see a couple dozen individuals making their way through the forest towards this camp. And
And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? I just came up with that on the spot. They're real.
And as they get closer and closer, you notice up in the treetops several archers who have their bows drawn back, ready to fire.
Get 'em, boys.
And as soon as that thought pops into your head, you see just a shower of arrows fly into the camp, hitting their marks with extreme precision and accuracy. As the rest of them push into the camp, pulling out their swords, you feel a slight rumble, heavy thudding, coming from behind.
Oh boy.
Turning around,
Let's get ready to rumble.
and Jack and Merlin, both of you guys can see this as it happens as well. You see this hulking construct pushing, looking like it's about 6'8", 7 foot in that range, and very well built and dense, with hammer-like fists and a giant greatsword. As it comes barreling through the forest with this envoy of people, it comes running up to. Let me see who it runs up on.
Oh,
Cranberry.
sorry about that.
You're good. This giant hulking construct comes running up to your cage. And with a ease unlike anything you've seen, it just grabs the door and rips it off.
Wait, whose cage?
Cranberries.
Alright. Didn't expect it to be this fast, but I'm welcome, I guess. I'm just gonna make my way out of it.
And as you step out, it just lightly presses a hand against your chest, grabs the shackles, and rips them with an astonishing ease.
Even better.
And then it,
But I'm paying for your services.
pay me later, buy me a drink. And it makes its way over to, what the fuck is your new name?
Drax.
Drax. Makes its way over to Drax's cage and proceeds to do the same thing. And then makes its way over to Jack and then Merlin. As you guys step out of the cage, it just looks at you and says, "Want to help out?"
I need
Let's
less.
Yeah.
fucking do this shit.
All right. Well, where's your shit?
Some bastard had it. I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's the
I
problem.
point at the barrel.
Well, go get it. Let's have some fun. And you watch as it charges off with a speed more than what you would think. Jesus, fuck. Okay. Sorry, that was just a lot. What are you summoning?
I was actually gonna just read through it, and I misclicked the wolf
Okay.
thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think it would take you some time to summon it.
That's why I wanted to check it first. But yes, not gonna do that.
Some giant fucking robot lets you out of a cage and like, let's summon a cat.
And
Nah, not
as this hulking individual goes running in, you watch as it stops by each cage that is occupied by a person, not a creature, and helps them get out of their cages and shackles. Few stay to help and fight.
Which creatures are in the cages?
Give me a perception, followed
I
by.
have these sense.
Okay. So in the cages, so is it just beasts, or is it monsters?
Yeah,
You
there we go.
touch for the duration of the spell. You can use your action. So looking around, kind of getting a sense. There's one dire bear cub. There is a caged displacer beast. a mimic, a giant elk, and a small black bear cub.
I'm gonna do that with a dire bear.
It is a dire bear cub.
That's so still fucking mean.
Okay, what do you say to it?
Be like, I'm gonna break open this cage and be like, get out, come help us. Let's go.
Why help
Sorry.
me?
Did we actually had our armor on us?
Why not?
or
You don't belong in a cage.
should we-
Yeah, so armor wise, yeah, I'll say it's on you.
Because it would take longer. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it would take them a while to get it off you. They figure they could
Mhm.
probably sell you with it, make more money.
Sorry for the interruption.
The dire bear cub looks towards you, Drax, nods its head, and stays close to your side.
Okay.
You said brown or black bear and giant elk and some other animal besides the
This-
monsters?
So for the creatures that are not monstrous, it was a black bear cub, a giant elk, and the dire bear cub. For the
Okay.
monsters, there was the displacer beast and a mimic. And as you guys push in to gather your equipment, you do watch as these dozens of cloaked individuals continue to get into a fight with all the all of your captains.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna be like, were these the friends you were talking about?
Can I
Oh,
see
this one's
cranberries?
fucking spooky. Yeah, easily.
Are those the friends you were talking about?
Yes, very much most likely, and maybe no.
Can I make
I'll
insight check?
Let you give on
Insight
that.
check. Go ahead and insight check him.
You think this is the right time to insight check, my friend? Let it for later.
Cranberries. Whisper roll me. Whisper roll me
Oh, if I
your.
can do that.
Well, actually, no. You did. Say
I
it
can
out
see
loud.
right through your bullshit.
Yeah. He's lying through his fucking teeth.
Great! I'm running to grab my shit from the barrel.
Okay.
Same.
Perfect. So, with that, I'm gonna have, as soon as you guys gather your weapons, I'm gonna have each of you guys roll initiative. This is just gonna be a simple battle map. So, with that, initiative 11. Okay, initiative 7, 11, 7. I still need an initiative from you, Merlin.
Michelin. Where is that? I got kind of small for a minute.
So your initiative is going to be above your. How's it looking? Above your hit points. Just click on the word initiative.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, starting off.
Slow.
Starting off is actually cranberries. So, looking around, running around now in the chaos, what you see running past you is mostly gnolls and goblins.
Alright. As soon as I acquire my pan flute, I'm gonna grab it and take a deep breath in. My wool chest, since my armor is actually, let's say you can see my chest, my naked chest. As I'm breathing in, there's one like spiritual tree coming out of my chest, not like in real, like more like glowing tattoo. That is not tattoo, it wasn't there until I breathe in. So through that, I'm gonna blow into my pan flute and try to target one of the nose. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Perfect. Go for it.
To do that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll
Okay,
hit.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
So, anybody who's being hit is getting one
How-
nasty cranberry into his eye.
Should be one Eldritch Blast at your level right now, right?
Yeah.
Or is it two? Is it one or two?
No, I don't think so.
It's one.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, it's two.
Yeah, it's one right now. But I think it's fifth. 3 points. You watch as this knoll, it's gonna be this knoll right up here, is closer to you. You watch as he's running away. You pelt him in the back of the head with the Eldritch Blast of a cranberry. Instead of the usual purplish hues, you see the more dark maroon colorings fly from the pan flute directly into the back of its head, pissing it off enough to turn around and look at you and start making its way back at you.
Perfect. That I believe is everything I can do. I can move. Yeah. I'm gonna move a little bit
Okay.
further from there. Like there. Maybe jump backwards. Like
Okay.
just simple jump.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, so since we have a tie on initiative, Jack and Drax, what
How
is
about
your
that?
guys' dexterity?
14.
Oh, fuck. 14.
14.
Fuck. Rollies. Both of you roll me a d20 just straight. But while that's going
Are you
on,
forgetting about
I
Mel?
know. While that's going on, Merlin, what would you like to do? I just looked up and saw that there was a tie, and I wanted to get it settled real quick.
Okay.
Since I got my weapons back, I'm probably going to do. Hang on. I'll probably do my long bow.
What's up with the alien type music?
Dude, I have no idea.
What music? I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Fuck my settings.
Better?
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
It
it's
was
not-
all Hallows
It's not with
Eve.
you. I have for some reason Chrome at 1% of sounds on my mixer. I don't know why. And that was also the issue with my mic. I had it on 40% for some reason.
All right, Merlin, what are you doing?
Pulling out my long sword.
Okay. So you're gonna get it nice and close.
Why is it? Why is it clicked on this fucking shit on here for?
So with your longsword, you will have to move in within 5 feet of an enemy to attack them.
Alright, so
Which you have a movement speed of 30.
okay.
Oh, and it's a longbow, not a longsword. You have a dagger. A dagger and a longbow.
Long bow basically, yeah.
So with your longbow, you can shoot them out of range.
No, it's not. Okay, I'll move right there.
Okay. I believe with your longbow, you have like a max distance of 80, I want to say. Oh no, you have a max distance of 600. So your range is 150 to 600.
Right.
So for you, in range would be, I believe, everyone. But if you shoot, so if you shoot at this goblin, this gnoll, and this goblin, they're going to be at disadvantage. So you'll have to shoot at this gnoll, this goblin, and this.
Right.
So which one would you like to shoot?
Probably the goblin.
Okay. So this goblin or this goblin?
The one behind it.
This guy up here?
Yes.
That's a gnoll. So go ahead and click on your longbow to make the roll for it.
And where is... Fuck, they go. It's not letting me. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I got it. So 14 against a gnoll is going to miss. So you still have some movement left, and then you do have your bonus attack.
Let me do. I'll say like a dagger.
Okay. So if you want to use your dagger, you can move in closer, and then you can attack on your next turn.
Okay.
So you already moved about 10 feet, so you still have 20 feet of movement, which, to show you what that looks like, is these squares. Okay, so you can move in a big square. Where would you like to go?
Probably towards the right.
To the right?
Yes.
So off this way? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
perfect. At the end of your turn, we come up to Jack. What are you doing, buddy?
Are there two guys in here? Wait, let me point it out.
So, right here is two guys. Right here is one. Right here is one. Right here is one.
So right below me are two guys, right?
Correct. Right here.
Okay, so at that area I would like to cast Entangle.
Okay. Which that's a dex save on both of them.
Strength saving throw.
Strength. That's one fail. And that is a 21. Which I believe succeeds.
I have 13, so if it's below that, they failed.
Okay.
At least one of them.
So this right here is now entangled.
Okay, and I think the area is considered difficult terrain right now.
Which,
Okay,
how big is
and-
the area?
20 feet square.
Okay. Go bigger. Got it. Awesome.
And as a bonus action, I would like to not wild shape, but enter one of my starry forms.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically what you can see is that my body and clothes start to glow. You can see constellations on my or skin or clothes, I should shed 10 feet bright light, if I'm correct. And that's it for now.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, we come up to Drax.
Well, I mean, I was going to attack those two, but considering it's difficult terrain now. You said it's a 20-foot square?
Yes. Which difficult terrain is half your movement.
Yeah. I will move there.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else?
No, I'm just gonna draw my sword and pretty much ready and attack.
Okay.
And one more thing, they can repeat the strength saving throw on their turn, if they
Okay.
choose to.
All right. That's and then this goblin right here, with it being an archer, is going to aim for Drax. 10 plus 5 to hit, so 15.
Miss.
Okay. And then they can't do anything, and this one is also an archer. That one is going to go for... It's going to go for Merlin in the back there. That's a natural one. No, it's not, because its bow just broke. So,
That fucking sucks.
alright, at the end of their turn, we come back to Cranberries. Your, I think your mic got turned down again. You got real quiet again.
Yeah, I was looking what shelter range is.
Okay.
Here's it is 6. With that. Which guys were entangled?
So entangled right now is going to be this guy down here, and he is not entangled, but he is within the sphere, so he still has half.
And he wasn't hit till now.
No.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, just gonna cast Shatter on him.
Okay.
Just to figure out how do I actually do that. Cool.
Okay.
So, DC or 9 thunder damage?
Well, he's gonna fail.
Cool. So, sudden loud drinking noise, fateful intense, then for radius is alone there, so he takes 9 thunder damage. Which I mean, yeah, that's all. He just takes the damage.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else?
I believe
Okay.
I'll just stay there.
All right. At the end of your turn, we come over to Merlin.
Alrighty. trying to figure out what everybody's doing.
Okay. So far, all the enemies have made their way in to group up around you. Some of them have been hit, some of them haven't. So, if you would like, you can move in closer to use your dagger against this knoll that's right here. Or you can continue to take shots with your longbow.
Probably get closer in with my dagger.
Okay. You have a movement speed of 30 feet, which means you can, for 20 feet, you can get right up on them.
That's fine.
Perfect. Get you right there. So go ahead and just click on the word dagger, and perfect. That's gonna hit. Now go ahead and click on the damage next to it.
The damage.
Yeah, I should say like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. 5 damage. All right. Not bad, not bad. And I believe that does end your turn. You don't really have anything for a bonus action. Actually, you do. You can use your Hunter's Mark, which will give you additional damage points.
Would that give damage to me?
No, so your Hunter's Mark allows you to mark a creature as like your designated target. And whenever you make an attack against it successfully, it deals extra damage. It's not a lot extra, but it is extra damage. So for your bonus action, that's what I'd recommend doing.
I might as well.
Okay. So, you're gonna Hunter's Mark this guy?
Yes.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and get him Hunter's Mark for you. Perfect. Alright. At the end of your turn, we come up to Jack. What are you doing there, Jack?
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to shoot a giant glowing arrow towards this guy.
Okay. Okay. That'll hit. That'll definitely hit. How much damage? I dropped my.
7 radiant.
Okay. He's looking hurt. Anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah, let me move here.
Okay. Perfect.
That's all.
Opportunity attack.
Oh yeah,
I
it does.
wasn't.
You were right next to the
Wasn't-
goblin.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, goblins are small. All right.
So did I.
It doesn't matter. They rolled a 3.
Missed.
Yes.
Small as them.
So at the end of your turn, we come up to Drax.
Oh,
Did you get Whataburger?
Yeah.
Nice. I have to drive all the way
So
up to
what-
Colorado Springs to get it.
I don't have to drive that far, luckily. Is this the guy right here?
Right where? Right here?
Is it not? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goblin.
Alright. Move there.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, 14. Yeah, that's gonna
Is that
hit.
it?
That's gonna hit the goblin. All right. It's looking fucked up. Does not look like it's having a fun time. Okay. Okay. How'd you roll a 14 on both?
I don't know.
But needless to say, as you rush up onto this goblin and slash into it, you manage to hit it right perfectly and bring your sword all the way through, lopping it in two.
I was gonna say the first one was just kind of like a slash, and then the second one was gonna be like, and off with his head.
Then that's how it happened. All right. Anything else you would like to do? You still have your bonus action, and you still have movement.
Oh, we have 2 attacks.
I believe you do at your level. Let's see.
Because I thought the second one was my bonus action.
No, you're right. You're good. So you still have some movement.
Okay. Nope. There you go.
Perfect. All right. At the end of your turn, it is now their turn. So this little guy is gonna go. Boom. There. Okay. So, Merlin, you're gonna take 1 attack from your hunter's mark. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
So I
Believe that does hit. I don't think anybody in here has an AC of 20 or higher yet.
yeah.
Nope. Do you?
No, but I would be surprised if somebody.
Merlin, you take 9 points of damage.
So is that below the current hit points?
So what you can do is just bring up the thing and then minus 9. I'll do it for you. And then there you go.
Oh, okay, there.
And then Drax, you're going to take a dagger and a swipe from the gnoll and goblin next to you. That's a 14 to hit from the goblin. Drax.
14.
Yeah.
That's also a miss.
Okay, and then so that's going to be an 18 to hit on that from the gnoll.
That one hits.
Okay. 4. You also take 9 points of slashing damage. Then this archer is going to go for cranberries up there.
Okay.
No, it's not. With a 3.
Oh.
The bow almost snapped.
Almost. Goblin-made weapons, not very durable. And with that, we come back to you, cranberries.
So, since I don't want to waste all of my spell slots, I'll be using one more time Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Say-
On who?
This one is still alive. Wait, I don't have full code. This one is still alive, right?
Correct.
Alright, then on him. And take a breath in. Oh my god.
Jesus. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Oh my fuck. First
You're getting
time
really
three,
good.
Wow.
then it's
You're
two.
getting really good rolls, but then your damage rolls suck. It's more
Eh.
peeved than anything. You kind of just flicked it in the back of the head with a cranberry.
Take that. And that's it.
Okay, that's it for your turn.
Yes.
Perfect. Now we come back to Merlin. What are you doing? You have a gnoll right on top of you. If you
I'm
shoot at it,
probably going to use. What's the one below Hunter's Mark?
in your character sheet,
Yeah.
let me see. Oh, that's just a healing spell.
Ah.
So you just cast it. You have a certain number of casts per day.
Okay. Do that and then
So who are you shooting at? Because that's gonna.
I'm shooting the one that's in front of me.
Okay, so that's gonna be that 7 because at close range, like that, it's at disadvantage. Unless you want to use dagger while you're at close range.
I should have done that. Let me try that.
Okay. With a 10, it is unfortunately gonna miss.
Yeah.
But you do have some movement, so you can get back, get yourself out of range. Or you can continue to stay nice and close and attack with your dagger.
Let me move at least 10 feet.
Okay, 10 feet, which direction?
Towards the left.
Towards the left.
Yeah.
So, in order to do that, you can do this. You can get there, but you cannot occupy the same space. But if you move, you will get a attack of opportunity from the knoll that you were standing next to. So
That should be fine where I'm at.
okay. So, God, I'm rolling shit. A lot of 3. What is wrong with you? So you do not get attacked. And at the end of your turn, we come up to Jack.
Okay, I would like to move up to this guy.
Which guy? Okay. Right here.
Yes, and I'm going to slash him with my scimitar.
Perfect. Roll to attack. That is unfortunately going to miss.
God damn it.
Anything else you would like to do for your bonus action?
Yeah, shoot at that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Ten is unfortunately gonna miss.
God damn it.
You
Okay,
don't have very
that's
high
all.
ACs, but you're rolling low. All right. At the
That's
end of
it.
your turn, we come up to Drax.
Okay. So behind me there's a goblin, right?
Yep. Behind you is a goblin. Next to you is a goblin, and in front of you, or not goblin, knoll. You have 2 gnolls and a goblin on you.
Okay. Well, this one's for the goblin.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna
2.
hit. That goblin is no more.
And then switching to the knoll above me.
With a natural 20, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll and double your damage.
12.
So, what's the max amount of damage that your longsword can do?
1d10 plus 4, so 14.
Okay, so 14 plus 6, so 20 points. So, guys, I don't know if I told you last campaign, but criticals are gonna do the max dice roll damage plus what you roll. Is how the
Yeah, not
criticals are gonna.
double.
Yeah,
I see.
not double. Yeah. Because if you roll double, sometimes you get lower than a decent roll.
Yeah, in that case it will be 12, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So 20 points of damage to the knoll. It is looking fucked up. It is kind of eyeing, looking around, trying to find a path to escape.
And that's it for me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is their turn. So the knoll in front of you is going to go ahead and do a slash at Jack there. If I don't drop fucking dice. Fucking 3.
Hey.
It's alright.
It's a lucky 3 every time.
All right, this other knoll is going to just try and slash at fucking Drax there. Okay, that's a 19 on the die, so that's
That's That's gonna hit.
8 points of slashing damage to you, and then it is going to attempt to flee. So you'll get an attack of opportunity against it, and Merlin, you can attack of opportunity against it with your dagger. Okay, yeah, both those will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Oof. Yeah, no, he didn't get to leave. He got deleted.
Pretty much.
Disintegrated.
5, 10.
Merlin shot him in the leg with an arrow, and I cut his head off.
Good teamwork, Harvey.
He took an arrow to a knee.
Okay.
No.
This other knoll, seeing you
You don't
just
gotta
kill its
hide it.
friend, is going to come up and try and attack you, Drax. No, with a 9.
Nope.
That goblin is going to... That one can move in. 10. And then with its sword... Not with a 5, no, it's not going to hit. Okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
So at the end of their
Take an
turn,
arrow
we
in
come up
the
to
knee.
Cranberry. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so. How about another Eldritch Blast?
Go for it.
I'm gonna move a little.
Okay.
Be able to move 35, so no problem with that.
And then who you Eldritch Blasting?
I guess the one that's small.
Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe
Go for it.
Wait. I was like there, so I could go. Or there I am.
Be
like,
careful not to shoot my head.
Okay, can I go there? Like
Yeah,
where I'm
absolutely.
pointing?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. There, I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna pen flute that little motherfucker.
Perfect. Do it.
Jump in. So where I was? Oh yeah, pen fluting that motherfucker.
That's going to miss.
Oh no. Then I'm not pen fluting that motherfucker.
That's a miss, Letty.
No cranberries for you, bitch. Wasting my
Alright.
cranberries like that.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, unfortunately.
Perfect. Merlin, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm still in the same spot. So I'm probably going to go for a
gotta-
dagger again.
Okay.
And
Against that
then-
goblin. Go ahead and roll for damage. That goblin is fucked. Alright.
I fucking cut his damn nuts off.
Oh god. Why? Jesus.
Bingo. Right is the
You.
blowhole.
Well, I will say currently in your hands you have goblin nuts. They look like 2d20s.
Assert dominance.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Jesus.
The dry or my heart is small.
So at the end of your turn, we come over to Jack.
I am slashing with my scimitar.
Go for it. No, you're not.
God fucking damn it.
Anything else you would like
Okay,
to do? For your turn?
shooting a starry arrow at this guy.
Which guy? Okay, go for it. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not.
There I was thinking 12 is enough. That's enough for a goblin.
That's a null.
I'm being
That's
punished for those
unfortunately
high
true.
perception rolls earlier.
Yep, yep.
Wait,
You have to
you
balance
gotta
it.
show them bonus action? With star? Maybe?
Yes. That's a thing I have instead of a wild shape.
Yeah.
Oh! You don't have a wild shape.
I do. I still
Oh.
can turn into animals.
It's just he can do it instead of.
That's just an alternative thing I can do.
Okay. Is that instead, so... No.
All right.
It basically burns my wild shape as I use it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you can use one or the other.
That's cool.
All right, Jack, do you want to move?
You don't want to do.
No.
Okay. Drax, your turn.
Yeah, question. Aren't we technically
What-
flanking one of them?
That is a very good question.
That's the word I forgot.
You would be flanking the one in between you two.
So attacks with advantage.
Yes. Which you would have hit. Okay, that's fair.
Never
Forgot
mind.
about it. Well, I mean, you brought it up. I was wrong. We can retcon just a little bit and go back to that scimitar.
No. Let's continue.
Okay. So Thorkill with a, or not Thorkill, fucking Drax. Hey,
That's his fucking old character, damn it.
yeah. Well, it's not my fault that we were there for 30 fucking weeks. Okay. I'm getting used to everybody's new
Jake
names.
is Jake.
Shit.
So Drax with a 17 that is going to hit.
It's gonna be the one below me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. It's hurting. It's hurting. Yeah, that'll hit too.
Another 6.
Okay. Why is that? Why do I feel like it's fucked up or something? Oh. Wait. Yeah, look, that's weird. I'm gonna figure your shit out. Something's wrong with it.
Good drawing.
What are you talking about? That it's like 22 plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was kind of wondering that when it was giving me 13 plus 4s.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it when we finish up with this session and figure it out.
So, I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we'll
Gives me
just we'll just take off that plus, whatever it is without the plus for now, is what you rolled.
It's like, hey DM, I hit it. Fix it.
So with another 6 points of damage, it's knocking. It's knocking on that door. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that is it for me.
Perfect. Well, it is now their turn. Considering you just fucked it up, it's gonna swing at you with a 17.
It hits.
Cool. 14 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
This one right next to the two of you is gonna go after Jack there with a 14.
Doesn't hit.
For fuck's sake. This goblin is finally going to be able to move up and go after Jack with a 17.
Just hits.
Okay. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and wait, he left the entangled area.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to let the spell drop.
Okay. No longer in tank. Alright. So you take, 6 points of slashing damage. And at the end of their turn, we come up to cranberries.
You know it. Same old.
Cranberry? Alright,
same
who
old.
are you aiming for? The guy in the middle?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah. So, there it is. There it is. It could be.
That'll
done.
hit. That'll hit. Hey!
Nice.
Well, he
It's a
is no
bonfire,
more.
hell
He has been getting
Oh.
fucked up, so he is no more.
yes. You don't like cranberries? Well, no, we're no friends anymore. Goodbye.
Is that everything for your turn?
Yes.
Alright, now we come up to Merlin. All that's left
Uh.
is the two guys in front of Drax and Jack.
Move me 2 feet.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and use my dagger.
You'll have to get closer for your dagger. You'll have to be within you'll have to be here. And then you can
Ah.
attack either one. So which one are you going to attack?
The one on the right.
The goblin? This guy right here?
On my screen, that's considered left, but
So this guy?
yes, that guy, yes.
So a 13 is going to miss.
Roll my damage.
Okay. And anything else you would like to do for your turn?
No.
Alright. At the end of your turn, Jack.
I'm going to swing with scimitar at the one next to me,
Perfect. Swing.
hoping to finally hit. For fuck's sake!
Hit him.
Hey! That'll hit. Go ahead and roll
Fucking
for damage.
finally!
Three points. Perfect.
Incredible.
He is still standing.
Great success.
Very nice.
And you know what? I would like to slam the arrow right into his face. The
Okay.
radiant arrow.
Do it. That's gonna miss.
Or not.
Well, he's right next to you, you know? That's hard to actually
Yeah.
hit with an
He's
arrow.
fucking Neo from Matrix.
That's the
Alright.
thing.
At the end of your turn, we come up to Drax.
Oof.
Mm.
That's gonna miss.
That's the first natural one today, ladies and gentlemen.
That
And
make that
second
two.
one. Oh, man.
Jesus.
Make that two.
Two back-to-back nat one.
Another
Alright.
one.
Well,
Alrighty.
Lucky
first
no.
natural one for you guys. I've had about 3.
That's how
Yay!
it should be.
We should get like a score of how many natural ones will Mike have and how many we will have.
That can be something that we can keep track of in post. But with that, at the end of your turn, Drax, it is going to be their turn. Obviously, they're going to go after Drax and Jack. So against Jack, that's going to be a 15 to hit. Jack,
How much?
15 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, okay. And against Drax, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, I roll real shit, but 7 points of damage.
Okay.
That's not shit. That's pretty good. What the fuck?
7 points
You're
on
level
2d8.
3. Still, I rolled 9 on 38 or 3d8.
All right, at the end of their turn, cranberries.
So what I'm gonna do is a long jump through my maybe companions right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn around and try to slash one of them who looks like he's more fucked up. Who looks more fucked up.
Equally fucked up.
Oh,
Both knocking.
fucked up. My favorite
Equality.
fucked up. 1, 2, 1, 2, year 1. Let's go with this one. Hand axe. Ooh.
Okay. Against which one?
The no.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's
Or damage.
oh,
All right. Well, that
that's 5
knoll
plus 1.
is no more.
Nice.
Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Not really.
All right. At the end of your turn, we come up to Merlin.
Since I'm really close, might as well do the dagger. If I do the longbow, it's gonna be too close
Disadvantage.
to it.
So go ahead and roll to hit. Hey, natural 20.
Nice.
Pretty good.
So your dagger, my friend, does... I think it's like 1d6? 1d4 plus 4. So 8 points plus, and then 7. Yeah, no, that goblin is fucking dead. All right. Good shit, boys. You are no longer in combat.
Woohoo!
Told you,
That
gonna
was-
get out.
Nice.
And as you are no longer in combat, come back up here.
We fucking annihilated them.
Jesus Christ. And as you guys dispatch the last of the enemies around you, you turn back to see that you're not alone anymore in your endeavors, and all those cloaked figures quickly dispatch these kidnappers, if you will. Releasing the people inside the cages, you do see that some of them are very malnourished and on the brink of death and fighting for what little bit of life they have left. And the giant construct individual comes back over to you and says, "Good job. Good job, all of you. If you would like,
You freed us. We did our part.
I appreciate it. If you would like to tag along with us while we make our way back to town, that'd be great. We can get you
Wait,
to town.
How many people are there who looks malnourished or hungry or something?
Looking around, I mean, you do see quite a few. Like, most everybody who was there is pretty malnourished, pretty disheveled. Like, they were maybe fed a piece of bread and a cup of water every day.
Okay, so I would like to cast Goodberry and give each of the people one berry because it's enough sustenance for a whole day. And I can make up to 10 berries, so 10 people at least.
Perfect.
I'm gonna try as much berries as I can. I'm gonna pretend I'm one of those guys.
I don't believe
too.
you.
What do I need to roll for? Performance? Deception? What do you want?
Deception versus insight.
Okay.
Fuck off. I'm gonna win this one.
Give me an insight check. Oh,
Let's go.
just barely.
By one.
Yeah, so he gets one berry. He gets one berry out of
Oh.
you before you're like, wait a minute. We are brought in at the same time, motherfucker.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
you're welcome.
That's to persuade him to give me one.
Okay, so what do I roll against that?
That's not a
nicely.
roll. Like, yeah, he's asking you nicely. Do you give him a berry for asking nicely?
If there are more people that are malnourished, then I will not, because they need it more than he does.
There's about 6 people, like 6 individuals who are currently conscious and able to eat. Others are unconscious.
Okay, so since there are 6 people, I will give him 1 berry.
Okay.
Yay.
And also, each of the berries restores 1 hit point.
Woohoo!
Very important question.
Yes.
What kind of berry is strawberry, raspberry, blueberry?
I don't know. It
Cranberry.
says good berry, so pick your choice.
Well, I'll
I need
let
to
I'll
know
let you
what
pick.
kind of.
Jack, you pick
Huh?
what kind of berries you summon for your good.
Oh,
berry.
so let's say a blueberry.
God damn it. Gotta find Blue. Blue! I'm gonna start screaming, like, calling for my familiar. Blue, where you are? You motherfucker! Did you run off me again?
Remind me again which one blue was.
Well, blueberry.
What animal is it?
All are goats.
Okay, not
You have a
not
goat?
the, but not the Bizy, an actual goat, right?
No, it was just an thing that I was imagining for his stats, but it doesn't have to be necessarily be that.
But it's a goat.
Yeah, it's still a goat.
Okay.
And yeah, that was my question to go with. If it could be that another stat block that has its own leveling system, or it has to be normal goat.
Normal goat. For familiars.
Your familiar has the stat block of the animal it has,
I
of
mean,
which
the
form it
one-
has.
That one will have the same. It would be just more like companion, but that's fine. It's goat.
So, after casting your Find Familiar, you see Blueberry walking up on you.
There you go. Bitch, take it. I'm gonna straight give that blueberry.
And as you guys are sitting there dealing with the good berries and your familiar, this construct individual is still standing there. What do you guys want to tag along?
What
But-
race is he? Like just a general robot or something specific?
If you looking at him, you would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You would.
Also, I forgot to mention the goat is blue. That's it.
Perfect. Blue goat.
Yes? Bad blue.
But this construct individual is standing there, and like he's eyeing you, Jack. Well, would be eyeing you,
If he had an eyes.
but
Okay, I tend to the people, give them the good berries, and then I will return back to the party.
perfect. So yeah, it's about a 4-day journey to get to town from here. So this forest is not friendly. A lot of creatures in here that love to hunt down wanderers. That's why we travel in such a big group, but we can bring you to town, keep you safe along the way.
That definitely sounds like a
What town?
plan.
What's the name of the town? I'm new around here.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys are out in the dark forest, just south of Akasa.
I should have one prescribed map of this continent. That's what my inventory says, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
just look at it.
So,
Oh, it's right there. Thank you.
yeah, about 4-day journey. So, like, if you guys are looking which you are at the map, you're gonna be more down in like this region down here. Like it's quicker for you guys to get to Akasa than it is to get to Dane. But the construct individual says, either way, we are packing up and leaving with everybody here in about, give or take, 5 or 10 minutes. So, steel yourselves, do what you guys need to do. If you want to tag along, just tag along.
All right then.
Okie dokie.
And as that conversation finishes up, we are going to go ahead and hop over to a quick break. At an hour and 41. So we'll be back here in about 10 or 15 minutes, guys. Grab yourself some drinks, some snacks. Do what you need to do, use the restroom and all that good shit. And we'll see you guys here momentarily. don't know why I switched back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed your break. I know we did. We got to some discussions. But picking back up from where we left off for the break. As you guys are standing around watching these cloaked individuals aid these captured ones, help them out with some medicinal herbs and medicines and small healing spells. What would you guys like to do?
Can I get some healing stuff for myself? Go out and then like loot the bodies.
Yeah, you can go ahead and loot. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Whoa. Really?
Well, maybe not.
You find a rock.
I mean, I do only have like 6 hit points left, so.
Looting around, I will say you do find like one singular minor health potion.
I'm gonna
But-
take it.
All right, go ahead and so if you take it as your action, you get the full heal of 8 points. If you take it as a bonus action, you have to roll.
I'll take it as an action
Okay.
because I need the points.
Okay. So you heal up 8 points. Anything else you guys would like to do while you are sitting around waiting?
I would like to look around the camp and find somewhat nice piece of wood.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an
You
investigation.
got a carver. You got our carver in this setting. I like this.
17. Looking around, I mean, this is the dark forest. There are plenty of trees in warped and twisted ways. Looking at the bark, you see some in shades of black and gray and dark browns and purples. Some in almost like a maroon kind of mahogany-esque. There's plenty of. Take your.
So some broken or sawed piece of wood that I can take with us as we travel to the city.
You can take your pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's trees all over. You're in a forest. There's wood all over the place.
Okay, so I will just pick some nice looking piece of wood and take it with me.
Drax and Merlin, are you guys wanting to do anything?
Just keep looting around.
Okay,
I'm
go
probably
ahead.
just gonna find somebody and talk to them if they're like hot looking.
Okay. Looking around, I mean, there are several people who are injured, including the pirate guy that was fighting alongside you. He's fairly injured, and he is frantically looting around the area. Go ahead and give me another investigation check, Drax.
Hopefully this one comes out better.
Hopefully. Barely.
Better.
Looting around the way you are, getting into some of the bodies, you do find some money on them, totaling out to right about 35 copper and 2 silver pieces. With that, you do also find their swords and whatnot. I mean, they're all right. They're swords. They're cheaply made. Maybe last a couple of battles. Yeah, that's pretty much all you find.
Okay. Do I find my hat?
Yes. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay.
Would there be still any berries left?
You don't know.
Not from you. Like in a camp, lying around, just like that.
give me an investigation check.
God damn it. That's not bad.
Looking around, I mean, you
Damn.
looking around, you do find like a sack of food. I mean, there's like a strawberry in there. There's a raspberry. You go in and you reach to grab it. It is severely rotten.
Uh-huh. I see. Still berries. Gonna feed them to Panflute. And sending them right away.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
It's a fucking goat. They can eat metal.
No. I said to the Panflute. You see, I posted how my Panflute actually looks.
Your pan flute
It's
eats berries.
yes, it is. It does, pretty much. It's kind of like I have it on my hip all the time when I'm not using it. So basically, what I'm doing, I'm feeding the skull, the metal skull, which is basically the biggest part of the world pan flute, the berries, and they just disappear. The skull makes funny nose like it would be eating them, like like that, and they're just gone. Each time it eats one berry, its eyes go into fire.
Fucking metal.
So,
But
as you guys are sitting there looting around, finding everything, Merlin, again, there's a couple people who could use your help in healing. Uh, so there's that.
So, who needs the healing?
Drax is wounded. Um, there's a couple commoners. I mean, they're sickly.
I
Keep
could help
clicking the
too.
proficiency.
Do you
I'm
have
trying to
healing?
delete it.
so the thing you need to do is to click on the lock and then just hashtag it away. That's how it works.
How do you delete shit?
You click on a lock. There are two icons always on one label. One is plus,
Got it.
another is lock. You need to click on a lock and then you can manipulate it with the things. Like move them.
Thank
or
you.
delete them. No problem. Greg actually
So-
told me that.
So yeah, back to you, Merlin. What were you trying to do?
So basically you're saying that Drax needs healing and some other people needs healing.
Yeah, Drax got pretty fucked up in that fight. And the others
Technically speaking, we get to have a short rest. You can use a hit dice to heal.
you can.
Oh, okay.
But like the commoners and whatnot that are there with you, they're more like sick in need of healing. So it's not gonna be like a spell to heal them. It's gonna be medicine.
So I'm
Fine,
probably going to heal Drax, give him some healing potion to sleep, and hopefully be more better by tomorrow.
Yep.
And then after that, find there are people that need healing.
Perfect. So as you guys finish up helping out everybody around here, looting up what you can find. The group of individuals who came to the aid gather up the horses and the mount. Um, they're preparing to correct.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a straight. Perfect. You notice sticking close on your is a large, however small, fuzzy gray bear.
Is it the dire bear cub?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So my new companion now.
Can talk to it.
How are you, little guy?
Lost?
Do you know where your home is?
No.
Where you? Do you know where? How long it took you to get here?
More moons than I can count.
Well, stick with me, I guess. We will find your home
Okay.
if you would like.
For the rest of you guys looking at this, you just see Drax and a bear growling at each other. And then wandering off, and the bear follows behind him.
That's a neat trick.
Speaking bearish, have you ever tried that before? Not hard.
No, but I think I can do it.
You do.
Give me a good sleep and maybe I'll be able to.
Do I hear what they're saying?
Give me a perception check. You're about 50-ish feet away. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear them. They're not like being quiet about it, so.
What were they saying again? Trying to eat the bear?
Speak, bear.
Huh?
Speak,
Speak.
bear.
Ah. Okay.
But as you guys finish up and gather around, are you tagging along with the group of people that head into town?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
All right.
What else can I do? I don't know shit about these lands.
This is fair.
Is there a
So-
place on the cart?
Huh?
Is there a place on the cart?
I mean, the cart is kind of packed down with the sick and malnourished. So
Oh, if it's only one cart and sick people are on it, then I will just walk next to it.
okay. So keeping up with them, it is a 4-day travel to get to the city of Aposa. So if you guys would like, can I get one of you guys to just roll me a straight D20?
Okay, which one? I'm asking just so we don't roll multiple times.
Okay, got it from Cranberry. So, as you guys set off on your first day of travel, with it being later in the day than what normally you would travel on, you only make it about, give or take, 6-7 hours in before sunset approaches. And
Wait, I just realized that I rolled D12.
oh, go ahead and roll me a D20. Um, but yeah, as you
It's going downhill.
as you push into the forest, going deeper and deeper, as the sun starts to set and the moons arise, you you look for a place to set up camp. And since you are traveling along the mountain ridge, it's easy enough to find a alcove large enough for this group. As you set up camp and start divvying out supplies and whatnot, is there anything you guys would like to do to aid in the setting of camp?
No,
No?
no.
Not at the moment.
I mean, you don't have to help them if you don't want to, but you can for sure just sit down and take a load off, as most of you have been walking for a great number of hours. I will say, with the moons fully rising up, the 3 beautiful moons in the sky, each of you, if you would like to, you can aid in the watch for the night, or you can just take a full night's rest.
I
I'm
am
gonna
a-
take a full night's rest.
I am the perfect one for the watch.
Okay?
Because I can both rest and watch.
Yes. You have that ability, yeah.
So I will volunteer as a watcher for the night.
Okay.
Great. And I'm gonna put a blue right next to him. He's gonna help.
Okay.
He's silent, but he's gonna help.
He's
With
not
that-
going to chew on my coat, is he?
Nah. Unless it's blueberry. Taste it.
Give him away, okay?
You know, leave it there.
But as you guys bed down for the night, and Jack, you're gonna be joined by the construct individual.
All right.
Go ahead and give me a perception check for the ship for your night. We'll do 3. Okay. So for the first couple hours of the night, everything's going by. Not. It's quiet. It's serene almost. With the slight flicker of the fire behind you, illuminating the trees. Occasionally, you catch the glare of light off of something's eyes that glance in the direction, but nothing piques your interest as potentially harmful.
Yeah, I realize it maybe looks kind of creepy because I'm sitting there, eyes open, and I'm not moving at all.
And as for the first couple of hours, the construct individual is quiet, just keeping vigil. If you would like to, go ahead and roll me another perception check for the middle of the night.
Yikes.
At some point in the night, the winds and the rain
Shut
start to
down.
pick up, and your visibility, with you being close to the mountains the way you are, with all the dust being picked up and the rain coming in, your visibility is cut down quite a bit. It's hard for you to see even 10 feet in front of you. But
Okay.
you don't feel like anything is happening that should warrant a response. It feels pretty easy. And one final perception check leading into the morning. Whereas
Could I roll 2 natural ones in a row?
You did. Whereas in the in the middle of the night, it was dust and rain. Coming into the morning, it is a thick, heavy-set fog. and your visibility has been cut down to a foot or two in front.
Do
But-
I hear anything?
Nothing unusual. I mean, you hear the sounds of small woodland creatures running around on the forest floor. You hear, in the morning, you hear the birds waking up and chirping and taking flight. You don't hear anything large or ominous. Yeah.
Okay.
But it is now morning, and the construct individual stands up, walks over, and starts waking up the group that he came.
I stand up too. By the way, is the goat sleeping?
It fell asleep about midnight.
Thank God.
Or go.
So, so there's that. And Drax,
Yes.
you wake up naturally. For the
Do I
rise
get a
of the
long
sun.
rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody gets their long rest. But you wake up and you are kicked back and laid down on the diary. It is quite comfortable. It is soft and warm. Good little pillow.
Nice.
Granted, I say little, and it's about 4.5,
size?
5 feet tall.
About the size of a normal bear.
Like a normal black bear. But this thing is a cub. So, kind of gives you an idea of how big this thing is going to be in the future.
Right.
But for now, it's about the size of a bear with large bone-like protrusions along its spine and elongated claws. So, it's not a fun thing to fuck around with. But all of you wake up in the morning as the hustle and bustle starts of people waking up, breakfast being made. Would you guys like to do anything? If there's nothing you guys would like to do, can I get somebody new to roll me a straight D20?
I
I
got it.
was going to say I was
Yes.
going to start waking up and going downstairs.
Well, you're in a cave,
Oh yeah.
so haven't gotten to a city yet. All right, Drax, go ahead and give me a straight D20 roll for the second day of travel. Okay.
Leaf.
Whereas in the morning, the fog was thick and dense. As you try to progress through your travel, it becomes even more so. So much so that your visibility is cut down to an inch or two in front of your face. It's a very thick, encompassing fog. And for the safety of everybody going through the dark forest, it is decided that you should just stay at the camp and wait it out. You lose 1 day of travel.
So we're camping again?
Yeah.
Okay, so before or immediately after the sleep or my rest, I would like to take the piece of wood and start to chisel it down to a statue of, let's say, a falcon.
Okay. And go ahead and just give me a dexterity check.
If I'm proficient with the tools, is it me adding a proficiency on top of that?
Yes. Dexterity plus proficiency. Okay. with ease, you start your project, and the wood is very soft and very easily manipulated into turning it into what you want. It takes you better part of about 2 hours to get the falcon made, but it is a very well carved falcon.
Excellent.
You could probably sell this for 5 silver, if you so.
Handy with a knife, aren't you, Mr.
Jack,
What?
nice to meet you.
Right, Jack?
And what is your name, sir?
Oh, I'm no sir. And my name,
Are you a ma'am?
I'm not a man as well. Anyway, people used to call me Cranberries, but you can call me Cran.
Okay,
Or
Cran.
Cran. So, what a mister like you doing around there? Getting caught up like somebody.
Yeah, I was traveling. At the wrong place at the wrong time, you know.
No, I don't. But now I know. And what you do at those places at runtime.
Fun!
Be it said like you do.
I'm looking for fun.
Oh, fun! So you're making an kind of entertainment, my friend.
Yes, very much so.
Are you good in that?
Sometimes.
Ah,
You know, there are
good.
bad times when you don't land
Yeah.
as... You don't appeal to the audience, or you sing badly, you know. Bad times.
You can
But
sing?
overall, I'm pretty good.
Alright. Cause, you know, that trick with the berries you did earlier that day. I think we could become a very good friends, my friend. If I may call
You
that.
like berries.
No. I actually
No?
hate them. But I fucking need them. That's the deal.
Okay, that seems odd.
It is. Right. Blueberries. I'm gonna look at him, wake him up. Fucking motherfucker doesn't even do what he's told to do. Wake up!
What was he supposed to do?
The thing you were doing, right?
Yes,
Whatever
but
it was.
can he stay up all night?
No, he can't. How are you gonna try?
There you see.
Again and again.
Then
Oh,
he
we
cannot
don't have
do
a
the
goat.
same thing as I do.
He can. He's gonna be good at it.
Jake, you add a goat scream sound effect to the soundboard.
Oh no.
This is.
I did. I don't know if it's still.
Is this going to be like our rooster type? Like every morning we hear a goat screaming?
No. And if it's not gonna be blue. Fuck.
No, I don't think that's it.
I got rid of it to put in something else.
Well, we can get rid of the Jeffrey shit.
Yeah.
I will work on that later.
Cool.
But
Oh, hell no!
Jesus Christ. So, as you guys are sitting there having discussions of son of a bitch. Having discussions amongst yourselves, the night starts to set in as the fog starts to lift. Looking up, Drax, being a sailor, you looked up into the sky, looking at the 3 moons up in the sky. You use them for your travels and to tell the time and date and seasons approaching. They are bright and beautiful tonight. They kind of entrance you for a little while as the call of the ocean really starts to set in.
Tonight? Isn't it day?
It's we're coming into the night.
I thought we woke up. It's a night already. Okay. Never mind.
I think we already traveled like 2 days.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So, the call of the ocean has been hitting you hard. Not being on a boat for this long is unusual for you. And then the rain starts to kick in. Feeling it come down a little harder, you seek shelter inside the cave as you guys set up camp for the night. Who is going to stay up to keep watch this time?
I can.
Okay. Anybody else?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him.
So Cranberries is watching with me.
Yeah. For tonight, it'll be you two. Can I get you both to go ahead and roll me a perception check for the first part of... Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn. That's pretty good.
I literally rolled a natural 20 and natural 1 at the same time.
Yep. The
Happened
game just really
many,
hates
many
you.
times. Perception, what it was?
Yeah, perception.
Do that.
So, Cran, you're more focused on your own inner thoughts than you are about what's going on around.
Cautious.
Yeah. But, Jack, you take the time to look around and really get a feel of the area that you're in. And throughout the night, or at least the first part of the night, you do see several creatures that could be considered a threat. But due to the fact that you guys have such a large number of individuals in your troop, they're keeping their distance. Which, now that you're thinking about it, you haven't really noticed any hostile creatures come near you.
And what creatures do I see? I mean, animals.
So, I mean, like, you do see things like foxes and wolves. You see, like, lesser monsters that, if you were by yourself or in a small group, more than likely would have attacked you. But since you're in such a large group, they kept...
Understandable.
Is there anything that you guys would like to discuss throughout the night for your shift?
Well, I'm going to take at least 6 hours for the rest.
I'm gonna be like, he's just going to sleep.
Actually, I'm sitting there, eyes open, but I'm not responding.
Okay.
But
So
I
I-
am aware of everything that is going around.
Correct. So at the end of your shift, Cran, who do you go and wake up?
Captain
Right.
Jack Sparrow.
Drax?
Yes.
Drax, you are... What they thought was gently shaking you awake is more of a violent, like... You ever seen, like, a boxer try and wake up, like, the dog boxer try and wake people up? They're kind of like a... Ha! 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 Kind of does that to you.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna, like, wake up with my dagger. Not stab anyone, but just ready.
You got some techniques on you, my friend.
Yes. Would not come wake me up like that anymore.
Understood.
And the violent shaking does stir the bear that he's been sleeping on as well. But it kind of looks up at you and realizing you're not a threat, goes back to sleep.
So do I.
Alright, so Drax hopping in for your watch. Can I get both you and Jack to go ahead and roll me perception checks? Oof.
Jesus.
A little rough.
Jack, you kind of space out. It's less of a like falling asleep and more like a you start to go back onto your thoughts of your life and everything that's happened at this point. So you're not really paying as much attention as you probably should.
All right.
Drax, you're just too fixated on the moons high in the sky. Kind of keeping track of their positions and which one's waxing, which one's waning, and which one is full. Kind of judging by the season. I mean, you knowing what you know that summer is coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Right.
So it's like prime time to get out on a boat, go on an adventure, catch some fish, fight a sea serpent. Something. Just something out to do. And neither one of you noticed.
Oh shit.
Correct. Who do you go and wake up for the final watch?
Who is there?
There's Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin. Okay. I forgot about him. He's been so quiet over there.
Right.
I've been meditating. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
So you go and wake up Merlin and go back to laying on your bear. Just thinking. Merlin, as you go and sit up with Jack over there, can I get you guys to roll me a perception check? And from you, Merlin?
Where the fuck you at? No,
Okay.
I'm sitting right next to you.
So, as you guys sit there, Jack, you finally notice it. There has been sitting essentially in front of you a single lone wolf. Just sitting there,
All right.
staring. Not really doing anything else, just staring at you.
I'm
You
not
only
moving.
you only notice it because the light off of the campfire flickered over inside. What are you doing?
I'm not moving.
Okay. Just gonna continue to stare at it?
Yes.
Perfect. It's only about 20 minutes before the sun rises that the wolf gets up and just wanders off. And as the sun rises,
Oh.
burning away the morning haze and the dew, as you guys set out and get ready for the next day of adventure. Jack, or Merlin, go ahead and roll me a straight d20.
forget. Is there like a click on it, or do I gotta type it?
So if you
This you
look
have to
over-
type.
Well, you can also just go over to the little dice symbol on the left-hand side of the screen. Click on the dice and then click on the d20.
The fuck is it?
Very bottom of the left side toolbar.
The very bottom?
Yeah,
Yep.
It looks like a D20. Ugh. Got it?
No, I don't see it.
Or you
I'll
could just
just
type
look.
/roll 1d20.
Really? It was supposed to be like a space after.
/roll space 1d20.
Alright.
Okay. So as you guys set out on your next day of travel, what would be the third day of travel? Everything goes by without a hitch. Jack, give me a perception check. As you guys are walking through the forest, getting closer and closer to your destination, you start to notice that occasionally there's an animal that just follows you for an hour or two at a time, constantly staring.
A familiar animal.
It's different every time.
I think I know what this is.
I think I know too.
Or who this is.
Yes.
But as you continue to make your way, as the sun slowly starts to peek down into the uh, dusk type hours with the beautiful golden hues of sunset setting in, you guys start to look for a place to set up camp. um, can somebody give me a survival check to find a place to set camp up? Okay, 15. With a 15, you are able to find a small kind of grove in the forest. Whereas you have been sitting there along the mountain range, now you have to make your way more into the forest to get to your destination. So you find this small grove, and it's got what looks like already a couple of fire pits. So you would assume that this place is regularly used as a campsite. And as you set in for the night, who's taking first watch?
I will.
Before that, I would like to go to our construct
Yes.
friend and tell him that I have a suspicion that there's a spellcaster following us.
Why do you say that?
Because I noticed that there were a couple of animals following us along the way, and each time it was a different animal. It's more like an internal feeling.
Point it out the next time you see it.
Okay.
And as you guys set in after that discussion, is there anything that you would like to do before we get into the watches? All right. So, Merlin and Jack, can I get you both to give me a perception check? 13 and a 9. Merlin, your keen eyes are used to looking around for anything unusual, but for some reason tonight they aren't on par with it. You don't really see anything unusual. I mean, with the several campfires behind you and the several dozen people along the campsite as well, uh, your numbers are too large for creatures to want to attack. Jack, you notice small animals more than anything get real close, but a single squirrel kind of stands out amongst the rest as it sits 20, 25 feet away.
How long since we begin the watch?
This is within the first 2 hours.
Okay, then I'm just staring at it.
Okay. That's all you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Perfect. Merlin, who do you wake up for the next watch?
I'll wake up Drax.
Okay. How do you wake him up?
By yelling at him in his ear.
Okay. Drax, how do you respond to that?
Quick punch to the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Wake the fuck up,
So would
samurai.
this just be a strength?
Yeah. 1d20 plus strength. Merlin, what's your AC?
Oh wait,
AC.
1d20 plus strength? Oh shit, okay, hang on.
So what is it, strength for me too, or
No, it's your AC. You're being attacked.
DC?
So is it my strength modifier or my full strength?
Strength modifier.
Longbow.
Merlin, your AC, your armor class is 15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, oh, okay. um, so, Drax, roll me 1d6 plus strength.
Right between the eyes.
hang on. 1d6 plus what?
Strength.
1d6 plus.
Okay. So, you, Merlin, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you get rocked in the fucking mouth.
Damn.
Wakey, wakey punch.
That's got a fucking heart.
And after getting rocked in the mouth, you feel one tooth a little loose, and you're like, ah, and just saunter off to your bedroll, lay down, and silently weep to yourself because that fucking hurt.
Oh,
So with that, Drax, you start your watch with Jack.
Yep.
Go ahead and both of you give me a perception check. 15. 8. Okay. So both of you this time notice the raven that sits about 25, 30 feet away and just stares at you for hours.
I talk to it.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. What do you say?
Why are you watching us?
Was asked to.
By whom?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Don't know their name.
What they look like.
Like you.
Like me, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, that's gonna be a fucking failure.
Yeah. Look like you. Look like him. Look like that one over there.
Like me?
All you humans look alike.
It's not very
Didn't
nice.
speaking common.
No.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, was this in common?
No.
No.
it wasn't.
Okay, so I don't understand shit.
No.
Nope. But after
could've.
the whole conversation ends, I tell you everything.
I watch. Someone else comes later.
Who comes later?
Don't know.
This is the best fucking NPC so far.
Yes.
I watch until moons go mid.
Like, what do you do after watching? Coffee?
Imagine fucking Raven.
Do I
with
see
its
anything
coffee.
weird with the crow or the raven?
Give me nature check. Looking
That's
at
pretty
it,
good nature check.
I mean, it's really, really difficult to see.
I have
But
dark
you
vision.
Yeah, yeah. But with your nature check and your perception check, you see a little, like, very tiny silver band around it.
Do I know what the silver band is?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, boy.
No.
Nope.
But the raven just continues to sit there staring at you. And occasionally you see it look up into the sky and look at the moon, and then look back.
I'm gonna keep watching it.
Okay. As the moons reach the middle of the sky, signifying the raven flies away.
No, it wasn't like. Motherfucker.
Would you like to go wake somebody up for the rest of the shift?
No, I'm gonna stay this time.
Okay. So you will take a point of exhaustion for not getting a full long rest. But you are more than welcome to do so.
Okay.
Both of you go ahead and give me a perception check.
God damn it. This time in reverse.
Yes.
Both of you got a 6. But I will say, since you knew that something else was coming, it wasn't hard to spot it this time. It's a small black marbled fox. And again,
Huh, what is
just 25, 30 feet away. Continues to
just
stare.
sitting in the same spot?
Not the same, but similar. Like, it has a very...
No, I mean, like, is it sitting in the same spot the whole time, or is it like kind of pacing?
No, like it sits in the same spot for an hour or two. Adjusts to a slightly different spot, hour or two. It's moved a lot more than the raven did. The raven just stood there for hours and stared at you.
For
Are
Raven
you-
to do something.
Are you going to try and speak with the fox this time?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you say?
Ah, so you must be the replacement.
I am.
For who?
The raven.
Who sent you?
I don't know.
Do you have the same silver band on your neck?
Yes.
Who made it?
A man.
From where?
I don't know.
Can Raven.
This one's a fox.
No.
Tell me who made it now.
A man.
Dumbass animals.
All I know is man come into forest, put collar on me, and then I come here and what?
What men look like.
Man look like man. Man was tall.
Man with doll.
Man was tall.
Oh.
But maybe with
man
doll.
with doll.
I kind of started paying attention when he mentioned doll.
Man was tall, covered in furs and leathers, and threw a net on me, and then put this collar around my throat. That's all I know.
So you didn't do this willingly.
No. Do you think I want to sit here for hours and just stare at you guys?
No.
I'd much rather be asleep in my hole with my wife.
When are you leaving?
Sunrise.
Okay.
I sit here and watch. Ignore me.
The best
You're going to
spy
sleep?
ever.
Okay, I'm going to be here and watching you. Just go to sleep. Don't mind me. I'm here to watch.
Replacement comes after sunrise. That's all I know. I don't know why we're here, but we're here.
Okay.
I think the report to the guy that gave them the silver collar is the same. What did you see? A man. How did men look like? Tall.
But as you guys continue to sit there and just watch this fox like a hawk, keeping an eye on your peripherals and everything like that, the sun starts to rise. And with that, the replacement comes in. Go ahead and give me a perception check. See if you notice the replacement.
Can we both?
God damn it.
Yes, you both can.
You should. You should at this time. Save this.
Okay.
Thank God.
After being told what to look out for, you do notice it this time. This one is like a little red-tipped winged bird that just kind of flies just above you guys and circles around while you're at camp. And then once you start moving, it follows not too far behind. And as you guys leave camp, can I go ahead and get somebody to roll me a straight D20 roll for the final day of travel? Okay. So as you guys finally leave the forest and can see the city in sight, looking back over your shoulders, you do still see the same bird following. As this large group of people walk for the remaining couple of hours to the small town of Akasa. With its small walls and plentiful farms around it, it's a very small and inviting city. And as you guys make your way in, the looks from the denizens kind of tell you all you need to know. Like, this isn't unusual. Seeing this large group come back with a number of individuals. And as you sit there debating on what to do with the rest of your day, that is going to be where we're going to end tonight's episode. We hope you guys enjoyed Dungeons and Dumbasses today with the new campaign. And if you did, and you want to catch the last campaign that we unfortunately had to end, make sure you go over to Spotify and follow us at Dungeons and Dumbasses. And if you really want to support us as well, drop down into the cards below and check out the merch store. Use our code NATTY1, NATTY1, all capital, for 10% off your entire order. As always, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you guys next week. Have a good night.